Hello and welcome back to the postscript season of non-canonness, where I have meticulously recreated everything that happened in the second half of the last episode, so that I could pick up from the exact same point. Or okay, I might not have the exact correct amount of PP for my attacks, but I did go over the recording and make sure that I defeated every Pokémon I fought with the exact same Pokémon. And that I didn't fight anything else that you didn't see me fight last time. So, I have made sure to maintain consistency, even though I'm sure literally nobody cares. Now then, I need something that can use cut. Would have been nice if I had actually seen something, if I could actually just see their movesets right away. Do I even have something at the moment that can learn cut? Because I feel like the one that knew cut might have been Cubey, who is dead. It seems I do indeed not have anyone at the moment who actually knows cut. So, in that case, I am going to have to get someone who can learn cut. Congratulations, Professor Sprout, you are now part of the team. For about 5 seconds. Actually, Professor Sprout might be at a reasonable level where she might even be able to actually damage the Pokémon that I am going to be fighting without killing them. If I even dare to risk that, if it's even necessary. I mean, I have Quick Balls, so maybe I won't even need to worry. And I really hope that the recording this time goes better, because I've noticed so many lag spikes in my last few episodes, and I have no idea what's causing it. Seriously, having the video drop to 1 frame per second, ever, is really annoying, and it kind of makes the videos a bit unwatchable. Except, not literally, but it's still annoying. No, I'm looking for your sister. I had one of you. You died. No, I had one of you too. You died. Come on, give me the thing that I for some reason want. Why, thank you for giving me the thing that I for some reason want! Now... I was about to name it after the wife of Kiritsugu from Fate Zero, but seeing how I just said I was looking for his sister, that would be creepy, so... In that case... Well, it's a shame that I don't think Kiritsugu has any close siblings like that. Well, close or not close, I don't think he has any siblings to begin with. You know what? I can't think of a name, so you're going to be a music note. Well, now that I have a music note, actually I don't trust this game at all, so I'm going to save again. But now that I have a music note, I suppose it's about time that I go off to face the next gym. Which should be Surge, I think. Wondering though if maybe I should add music notes to my party. I mean, it would obviously take a while to get her up to speed, but I feel like she might potentially be more valuable than Jack Frost, maybe. I don't know. Actually, I think it depends very much on whether or not she would actually naturally learn Earthquake at any point. Which I don't think she would, so in that case Jack Frost would probably be better, but excuse me, I'm going to check. She does not get Earthquake by level up. Of course she doesn't. That said, did Jack Frost get Earthquake by level up? It would appear that no, he did not get Earthquake by level up. So, in other words, Jack Frost stays. We are not getting a new member to the Avengers this day. Unless something tragic were to happen, in which case I suppose we would get a new member to the Avengers this day. And anyway, if I was going to change something in the Avengers, and I was going to save the Earthquake TM for something for that occasion... for a second I thought I was going to need the cut gem again. But yeah, I would rather have added the Blue Mage to my party, so that I could finally truly realize the awesomeness that is Gyarados. Because I mean, Korra got kind of cut short in Platinum by, you know, dying. So I never quite got to show the true awesomeness that is my favorite Pokemon. That said, Jack Frost needs to be in the lead. For this is now his hour to shine. Okay, this could immediately go badly. Okay, it was fine. Still, I was expecting that I would be able to get through this gym without any real problems, and oh my god, you have more electrodes. I'm going to assume that they are all going to explode in my face. In that case, maybe I'd be better off using Eneru? Okay, now you're going to dodge my moves and then explode in my face. Or hopefully, maybe you won't explode in my face, and maybe I'll be able to hit you through the 50% accuracy that I now have. I mean, effectively, I still have 100% accuracy. It's just that you have now made it so that there is only like a 37.5% chance of me actually hitting you. But I did it anyway, because moo ha ha ha. Well, in the middle of my gym conquest, the game crashed. This is such a shocking and unexpected turn of events. Alright, Lieutenant Surge, you person. I am now going to wreck you, and game crashes will not save you. Probably. Also, by the way, person is the greatest insult of all time. Yeah, of course the Raichu was going to outspeed me. It's a Raichu versus an Ice type. Granted, Jack Frost is fast for being an Ice type, but he is still an Ice type, and Raichu is very, very fast. So, what else do you have, Mr. Lieutenant Surge, sir? Well, that is the exact opposite of a threat. Right, and here's the thing that might explode in my face. I'm just going to have to hope that 1, it doesn't explode in my face, or 2, if it does explode in my face, that Jack Frost will survive it. It didn't explode in my face this turn, but now I might not hit it this turn. It was no problem. Moo ha ha ha. You know, Jack Frost, I like you. You are not terrible. I was expecting a response from them for that. I mean, my Pokemon are usually so good at responding to me. Oh, okay, fine then, if you say so. Ow! Okay, that's... yeah, that was a bit scary. Yeah, seriously, that hurt. Well, at least you have now gotten your revenge, I presume. Yes, indeed I have! Another electrode. And if this one explodes in my face, I'm definitely going to lose Jack Frost. So, Eneru, go in there and eat some damage. Or, you know, just be at the mercy of this thing that you can't freaking hit. And I'm pretty sure that both Thunderbolt and Flash Cannon are going to be not very effective, so the smartest thing to do here would be to Supersonic it. Yeah, you are going to make yourself obnoxious. Well, at least now you might hit yourself in the face with those arms that you... Oh, god dang it, I forgot about that. But yeah, those arms that you totally have. So we are now in a situation where I am forced to switch into something else. And that might cause me to have to eat an explosion. In that case, I suppose sending Jack Frost back out is really the only logical choice. And it's making itself impossibler to hit by the minute. Okay, how many double teams are you going to use? I'm pretty sure that your evasion is now maxed out, or at least close to it. And now it's racing screens. But it doesn't matter, because Jack Frost is a badass! And the Avengers continue to reign supreme! Ah, you are strong! Okay, kid, you get the Thunder Badge! That Thunder Badge suits those who've defeated me. Take good care of it, okay? There's something else. Here's a great TM for you! What does this great TM do exactly? Use it to go like lightning! Well, that didn't really tell me much. So... it's undodgeable. Well, that might have been useful in this gym, if it weren't for the fact that it was an electric move, so... in that regard, it probably wouldn't be very good in this gym. Also, I see my mom has wasted my money again. I should probably go and just check what sort of useless stuff she has bought for me. You know, I'd actually expected her to have bought more crap than she had bought. Oh well. I was for a second hoping that maybe I had some Lepo berries, and that then maybe I could plant those Lepo berries. And then I would be able to have more Lepo berries. I was also not sure if I had actually used the berry pots at some point. And actually, considering how long it's been, it's possible that maybe I used it, but that the plant died. Because I think that's actually a thing that can happen. So, yeah. And now there are only 3 gyms left. Blaine, Brock, and Sabrina. Oh wait. No, there's 4, because there is obviously also Geki, whom I'm pretty sure it's going to register in battle as being blue, but still, we all know that his name is really Geki. But we can definitely go and fight some things and do some stuff, and I'm not even sure what I was about to say there. Well, I think I shall go and try to face a Pokemon that is most obnoxious indeed. And actually, I'm probably just going to murder it. Just because I know from past experience that it's extremely hard to catch. And is it even worth it at this point? I don't think it is, you see. Unless it's shiny, in which case I'm going to use my Master Ball. But it's not shiny, so it will not go in my Master Ball. In fact, it will simply die. Preferably in a single hit. But I know Snorlax is bulky, so that's probably not gonna happen. That's not even close. And of course it has the leftovers. Which, after this, am I going to get the leftovers? Because that would be nice. Good job, Tim! It appears I didn't get the leftovers. That is very disappointing. Well, I suppose it is time to go through Diglett's cave, where I will in no way be ambushed by Diglets. Didn't you hear me? I said I would in no way be ambushed by Diglets. And now I am out of quick balls. That is evil. That is evil, and so are you. Of course, that suits me just fine. But just saying, it is pretty evil for ambushing me like that. Hang on a second. Did I just see... Why do I have 2 moonstones? I know I got 1 from my mom after the point where I no longer needed it, but I don't recall getting a second one. But apparently I did. Funny ducking bushes that require funny ducking cuts to funny ducking cut down! Well, I just saw myself turning into a horrible monstrosity for a second. Meh. It's probably nothing. And now my PC box is full. That makes things even worse. Yep, evil. You are most certainly evil. So I suppose I'll just move a few things that I don't hate here into a separate box, so that I will be able to more easily access the things that I actually want to use, and then I will just sort through the other stuff and make it just stay in this box forever and never do anything, including the music notes that I kind of wanted to have. So then. Funny ducking cut pushes. Well, this is completely normal. Absolutely nothing weird about this. Just look at me, being a black box with an inverted version of myself walking behind me. Such normal. And just... What even is that? I mean, for a second it kind of looked like the female player character from Crystal, but that wouldn't make any sense now, would it? Well, just look at me being normal and sane looking again. That makes everything worth it. Come to think of it, are there any ways to revive fossils in these games? Like, I know they didn't introduce any new fossils in the Generation 2 games, and it's entirely possible that there was no way to revive them in Gold and Silver. I mean, obviously there wouldn't be because you don't get any, but in this game there might be a fossil somewhere, I don't know. Feels to me like a thing that could potentially happen. But first of all, I suppose in that case I need to... Well, no. The fossils were revived at Cinnabar Island, which has been destroyed by a volcanic eruption. So I suppose there probably is not going to be any sort of way to revive a fossil in this game. But I'm not going to check for it or anything. Nope, I'm just going to deduce that on my own and assume that I'm right. Now then, I think I shall want to go over to the east and do a certain thing. And I'm sure that people who have played the game before will know the certain thing that I'm thinking of. But first I should probably heal up. Well, good thing I just saved while I was in the Pokemon Center healing. Well, it appears that I am up against a duo of Ace Trainers, or I can actually avoid the duo of Ace Trainers. But do I want to avoid the duo of Ace Trainers? I actually think I don't want to avoid the duo of Ace Trainers. Instead, let's see what's going to happen here. Maybe things will be awesome, or maybe they will instead be terrible. Electabuzz and Dugtrio. That's actually a very bad combination indeed. So, what do I do here? Let's see now. If I can get rid of the Dugtrio, then I will be able to switch into something that can then resist the Electabuzz, aka Eneru. So I suppose maybe the logical thing to do here would be to... Oh yeah, that's right. Dugtrio has basically no defenses whatsoever, at least not physical defenses. And if its special defenses are similarly pitiful, then Shadowfax should be able to take it out just fine. I gotta check how its stats are though, because this is actually a situation where a bad move could very easily kill something. The level difference here isn't that great. Okay, its special defense is higher than its physical defense by a not insignificant margin. In which case, I do think that using Return on it would... Oh, F! Arena Trap! In which case, what can I really do besides just... Well, Shadowfax can take out the Dugtrio, so I'm just going to focus Tim's attention on the Electabuzz, the more dangerous threat for him. Yep, Dugtrio is not very difficult to kill. For a second there I thought the game had crashed again, but nah, I was just pressing the wrong button. This does not make me feel comfortable! Oh, it appears... Oh, it didn't just target Shadowfax. Oh, and that appears to be the only Pokemon they had. So this was nowhere near as terrifying as I thought it would be. Still gonna have to go back and heal though. Or maybe not. I suppose it might depend on how much trainers there actually are up ahead. Wait, this was a dead end? There was absolutely no reason for me to do that? That is silly! Okay, we are now in a situation where I can't see any safe switch-ins. On one hand, I could switch over to Merlin or Tim, but this Graveler might explode in my face. On the other hand, I could switch over to Enru, but this Graveler might use Earthquake. Actually, if it uses Earthquake, then Tim isn't safe either. So I suppose the most logical thing to do would... Yeah, actually Jack Frost is the best bet here, I think. I mean, he too will probably die if the Graveler explodes in my face, but... And I sure hope I'm wrong about that! Hooray! I was wrong about that! See, the thing is though, Gravelers have much higher physical attack than Electrode does. So an explosion from a Graveler, even one at a lower level, is much scarier. Don't lower Umbridge's speed, you freaking Machoke. Though I'm pretty sure she's still faster than you. Indeed, she is still faster than you. So, moo ha ha ha. Right, we have reached the mountain. But I must heal. And after I have healed, we can enter the mountain for the terrifying terror that awaits us within, which I'm sure I most definitely will not put in the episode title for this episode, thus keeping it a complete surprise what it is that awaits us within. I'm paranoid about crashes, okay? They've happened like 3 times today already, so I feel I'm justified. Hey Vega, you're here in Kanto too? Some of the trainers here are tough, which makes it easy to train my Pokémon. Vega, I know that you're strong, but I can't help but challenge you. And I'm pretty sure that this will probably be the final battle against him, or... I mean, I know there is one more battle in the game, but I'm pretty sure you actually fight alongside him for that one. I know in Gold and Silver there's this thing where he comes to rematch you at the Pokemon League after you've beaten it at least once on certain days of the week. But I don't think that's a thing in this version. Or if it is, then maybe I just missed it, because I kind of never really went to re-challenge the Pokemon League in Soul Silver. But in any case, his Sneasel has fallen easily. And his Golbat should also fall easily, I reckon. And this is clear proof that we have not yet reached the very last time we will ever see him. For the last time we ever see him, he has a Crobat. Which I understand is the game's subtle way of implying that he has actually changed and become a better person. But then again, considering how we've seen several evil team leaders with Crobat as well, I'm not sure I really buy that one that much. Then again, I am an evil team leader and I still care about my Pokemon, so I suppose actually that entire tangent was pointless. Right. Will I still outspeed this Alakazam? No. But it used Reflect. And I'm pretty sure that even with Reflect, its defense is so pitiful that this is probably going to one-shot anyway. But then I could be completely wrong about that. So, in this case, I think a logical thing to do would be... yeah, switch over to Enru. I was going to say Tim, but then Enru will actually resist far more things than Tim might. Not Tim, Merlin. Magneton and Magnezone just seem to have this very nice thing of being immune to an absurd amount of things. Oh, come on! Oh, doubly come on! But then again, I think that would have prevented him from using a full restore or a hyper potion or whatever he has. So I'm pretty sure that this will take it out, because it didn't have quite that much HP earlier, did it? Apparently it didn't. So the Alakazam has fallen. And of course now you send out Typhlosion. But you see, I have 2 water types on my team. So Typhlosion doesn't really scare me. Yep. Oh, bugger off. Not that it's actually going to really matter that much, because Tim is a special attacker, but still, a bit bugger off anyway. Even if it scored a critical hit flamethrower right now, Tim still wouldn't die from this. But now, depending on what his last thing is, because I actually don't remember, I'm either going to have to switch out or use a full restore. It's probably going to be an electric type. Yep, his own Eneru, or Sidious, or was it Dooku I called the one that I caught in Platinum, which I never used? I think that was it anyway. I mean, it fit the theme, so... In any case, the Magneton is now going to fall. Oh wait, he had one more. I miscalculated how many Pokemon he had. Now, does this Gengar, like the one in the Pokemon League, have Destiny Bond? Because if so, then that kinda sucks. Well, at least it didn't use Destiny Bond now. And I know now, which I didn't earlier, that Destiny Bond is not a priority move. And Eneru with his Choice Scarf should be able to outspeed. So let's see how this will play out. Dear Gengar, if you survive this... I was about to say you should use Curse and kill yourself, but it didn't use Curse and kill itself. But still. This is now the end of the battle for real this time. I guess it can't be helped. My training's still not good enough. My Pokemon are so weak, it makes me frustrated. But I can feel that they are getting better after each battle. They're still too weak. I need to give them more training. I know. I should take them to Dragons then. See ya, Vega. Yep. After this, it is indeed just the battle at the Dragons Den that remains. After which point I'm pretty sure that his subplot is officially over. I should actually check how strong the trainers in the Dragons Den are actually going to be, to see if there is like any point in me even trying to fight them. It appears that the Pokemon in the Dragon's Den are of extremely uneven levels, with the weakest being a level 52 Dragonair, which I could probably handle, and the strongest being a level 75 Dragonite. Are you kidding me? Whereas triple question marks would have Pokemon up to level 60. You know, I feel I should just ignore that, because that doesn't seem worth it. Vega has defeated triple question marks for the last time ever, and he will never be seen again. But will somebody else be seen again? Find out next time.